Hello everybody, it's me, Colin KJ. I'm sorry for the long break. I've been busy and also I just haven't been able to do videos. Today I am going to do a tutorial on how to get strong in Weapons Fighting Simulator quick. Alright, so when you first spawn in, this video will be split up into 3 parts. Layer 1, Layer 2, and Layer 3. Alright, so when you spawn in, you'll be in this world called Marshall World. What you're gonna do, there's gonna be like a white box here with 2 different weapons for you to choose from. You're gonna choose one of the weapons, and the 2 weapons you'll get the choice to do are the 2 green ones right there. Alright, so when you're here, what you're gonna do, you're going to get your weapon. Then what I want you to do is go all the way back to this. These guys are the bowls. Just grind them until... Alright, just use your character and grind them until you have about 10,000 coins. Then you're going to come back here. Then you're going to try and get the legendary, which is the orange yellowish one. And you're also going to get the red one. You're going to grind this egg to get those 2 as fast as possible because they will help you out in the future. Speaking of, let's go over here to weapon collection. This thing will help you out a ton. Because with the amount of weapons you get, you're gonna want to grind here for them. I know, you're gonna look up here and see how many weapons you have in total. They split up into 5 different sections. Normal, which is just the normal versions of all of them. Shiny, which is the shiny versions, and next video, I'll get a chart about fusing and tell you what weapons, shinies, legendaries, mythicals, eternals, exotics, hollows, and celestials, and also the exclusive ones. I'll tell you all about those in the next video. Alright, but you're going to want to try and get all of these as fast as possible. You can, actually, instead of waiting until you get the red one, try and get at least 5 of the yellow one. Then grind the guys in the back again. By this time, you may have enough experience to level up, which is your inner soul. Level that up if you are able to, but if you're not, go to the second world, and here's why. Alright, let's say you're now in the second world. You see these 3 things right here. Blacksmith, task board, egg. What I want you to do to upgrade your inner soul is fight this guy and these. The chests right here are key chests. They contain a specific amount of key, depending on which world you're in, and it gets more and more as you go higher up. These are the megas, and mega versions of them are stronger, harder to beat, but give you more inner soul. Alright. Once you've fought that and gotten up to, I don't know, like, let's just say you've been grinding here with fighting those and you're ready to go to the next key. Junior key. You see, there's like this little portal looking thing. Click it. These are sword mounts. They will help you go faster, and they'll help you upgrade faster by letting you move around quicker. The lightning bolt ones are from the VIP bundle. So if you want that, go ahead. It costs Robux. Alright. These, you're gonna get a few weapons from here as well. Now, shiny blacksmith. If you have a specific amount of things, like, let's say, I had these 3. Of course I do, as I'm showing you. You enchant if you have these 2 requirements. 1, you have a specific amount of that weapon. For legendary, it's 5. I think it's also 5 for rares, which are purple colored on the background. So let me just break it down. Mythicals takes 4 mythicals to make a shiny, or shiny plus, whatever it may be. Legendaries take 5. But we haven't gotten to a specific weapon yet, so I'll tell you about that when we get to one of those worlds. Alright. A good way to get rewards to help you level up is these task boards. They go from this world to world 4. Alright. This is the first world with a boss. You need to defeat the boss before you go to the next world. You can use it and you can defeat it with your friends or by yourself, just depending on how comfortable you feel defeating one. But at that reward at the end, you need boss keys. Boss keys you can get by defeating different bad guys. Alright. Demon Abyss. This is also with a task board and hatching eggs. You should hatch as many eggs as possible so you can upgrade your weapons as fast as possible. And you won't need to do what I'm doing right now and getting weapons that I may have missed. That'll help you a lot. Alright. This is the world known as Demon Abyss. It has the Infinite Tower, which you can do and get rewards from. And what you're doing is you're fighting and you're fighting you're fighting entities, which are just these guys out here. You're fighting them, and every 5 floors, you get a boss. And whenever you defeat the boss, you get a tower buff. You can also buy tower buffs from the silver merchant, which is the green circle. Alright. Over here is the leaderboard. If you get high enough up, you can get nice rewards from it. The Infinite Tower is pretty useful because it can help you get more weapons. That's how I have 14 weapons equipped, but I also get some weapons from something I purchased. Alright. Shiny plus blacksmith, you need, depending on what thing it is, you need multiple of that weapon to level it up. But this is where the shiny and the silver merchant comes in. When you're upgrading stuff, you need these spars when it gets higher than normal. So, the highest world right now is Pixel World, and that's going to end in 5 days. It will be another world, World 56, I guess. Maybe not. There's different events like Battle Pass, which always comes out when there's a new world. Battle Pass, you do different quests seasonally and daily. The daily ones are always the same. Online for 20 minutes, open 100 stones, and kill 30 enemies. Now the season ones are harder. There's time trials, which we'll talk about later in the video. There's merchants, Banshee merchants, which we'll talk about later in the video. And server boss, which we'll talk about next video on layer 2. Alright. A lot of worlds have special things like this one. So whenever it's a special thing, I'll tell you about it. This is Magma Valley. This has the Banshee Merchant and the Evolution House. This is where you can do things like this, where you upgrade your pets, and they can be very strong or very weak depending on how much you work on them. This is the Banshee Merchant. You can go through with Banshee tickets and get stuff like this, which is pretty strong. You can also get these normal animals, and during the task thing, you can get a free Eternal Banshee. Alright, speaking of Eternal, this is Magma Valley, and this world is the first one to have an Eternal, the rainbow one. You need 3 of them to do leveling up with power, so 3 for World 2, which is in between those other 2 worlds, and 3, you'd need 3 here, and since you need 3 shinies right here, that means you'd need 9 normal ones to get here, because 3, 3, 3. And that's this world. It has the key chest like usual. Dragon Desert. This is another world with Eternal. After World 4, all of them have Eternals. This is the Shiny Plus Blacksmith, and it can upgrade more stronger weapons. But it also takes more spars. But this isn't the strongest, no, that is the strongest one you can get. The strongest upgrade for now. This is Monster Swamp. This is home to the Time Travel Merchant. You come here every day to claim your time travel chest reward, and then you can use your coins to purchase them. And let's see, I suggest you saving up for higher weapons like Cosmic Cube, which will always be equal to your best weapon, or you could also get Chinese Gold CC. I'm not sure how to say that. Please tell me how to say it down below. This is one of the stronger weapons. It will, as you can read here, special weapon spin. Chinese Gold C damage will always be 100% to your best weapon and 600% damage to every 20 attacks. Every 20th attack. Alright, I guess we'll get into these now that we're here. As you can see, there's weird rainbow colored ones that aren't like the Eternals. Alright, let's talk about these first. They're the exotics. They're the next level up after Eternal. They're stronger, they're more powerful, but they don't come in until World 20, which is in Lair 2, so I'll talk more about them in the next video. This is the Hacker's Blade. It does not come in, hollows do not come in until, I think, it's 36. That one also has a really good thing that you can use. I'll talk about it in the next video. Alright, now that we're done talking here, let's go to the next world, Banshee Snowfield. This is Banshee Snowfield. You have all these bad guys like normal, all of them stronger and stuff like usual. But this is called Banshee Snowfield. This is where you can do stuff with your friends, and it gives everyone in the server 60 seconds to come join you, depending on what your inner soul is, it will be multiple layers above the first layer if you do. Next thing we're going to talk about is the next worlds, and at the end I'll tell you a little bit about events. This is Infinite Mountain with the spell library. If you come here, you can go like that, and you can choose the spell that you have. So let's go all the way down here and go there. Then you can roll, which then you'll get that. Alright, so that's the information about it. I'm giving you guys some time to read it for you, and I'll read it for anyone who would like me to read it or can't read. Just because, like, I don't know, maybe their eyes are having problems right now. Alright, this is what it says. Number 1, spell rolls require mystery scrolls. Number 2, after a while, you can get a spell buff. Number 3, spell buffs will provide more XP and will give a spell effect. Number 4, spell buffs can be traded. People look everywhere for these things. Alright. Let me just claim that. Alright. Now, onto this world. It is a very fun world here. This is called Treelands. It can give you these coins depending on if you finish what it asked you to or not. This is the gold merchant. You can use the gold that you get from doing the hard time trial and easy time trial, hard time trial. Hard time trial you can't do until you are on the final world. It's very hard. Me and my family can't even do it. This is the easy time trial. You can do this one that says sweep time trial. If you have both of the requirements. Requirement 1, you need to do 10 time trials before you can sweep. Requirement 2 is you need to do it at least once a week normally so that you can do it. Alright. On to the next world. Atlantis. This is Atlantis. It has this thing. It is called the Super Blacksmith, and you can choose a weapon to enchant, or you can do quick enchant. You can enchant shiny, shiny plus, all here. So if you have like a bunch of weapons from grinding overnight, getting all your weapons, then you can go like this. It'll be way quicker instead of doing that and then No, it'll just be like 2 clicks of a button and then you're done. Now, on to Skylands. This is Skylands. It's the first area that has the arena lair. The arena lair we'll talk about in another video, but I'll show you a little sneak peek of it. This is the PvP arena. Alright, let me go back to my family server. Let's go. Alright. We're now back in the server, but that's World 11, and it's Skylands. None of them have different weapons yet. That'll be in the next video. Okay. Back to Skylands. But there's nothing special other than having that. And by the way, if you've noticed this, there's hard bosses now. Those are harder and give you more rewards. Alright, when you enter here, you're going to be introduced to Hades Labyrinth. This is where you can do weaponry forging. So let's say you choose this weapon. You can reforge all of these boosts and choose which one you want. just going to choose that for now. But that's basically how that works. And this is also the first world with a lord. This is one that you can sit here hatching eggs until you defeat the boss, and you can just continue on, because by now you'd have these boots, which are the auto grind. These also have hard bosses. Now this one. This world is Crystal Forest, and you can do a teach a skill. See, like, choose a banshee to teach a common skill. So let's say you can choose that one if you want. Yeah, let's just use that for now as an example. Then you can go here and add that. And there it is. But you lose the banshee, sadly. These are skin crates, and as they say, these are all the available skins from the skin crate. Not sure what any of them do. Probably for decoration only. Alright, now onto this world. World 14 has spell enchantments. Now you can go here. Let's say you have something like this. You've been working hard, you got all of this. Then you can upgrade it to shiny. But I can't because I don't have silver right now. This is the next world, and it is Moon Valley World 15. Nothing special here. But keep a lookout for these, because they'll help you in the future if you need a specific spell or a specific weapon. World 16, Doom Valley. This is where you can upgrade your banshees higher than normal levels, but mine's not at there yet, sadly. Yeah, it needs to be Master Key. Next is the Savannah. Doesn't have anything special, so let's go to the next world. Oh, whoops. World 18 doesn't have anything special, so I accidentally skipped to this world. But that's fine. This is a world that has two of them. I bet you there was one before. I'm sorry about missing it, but this will give you better luck with weapons. So you wouldn't be getting all the common ones. You'd be getting rare and above. This is the world, what is it called? World Championship. I was right. Here you can go over to this place. Choose a max depending on how you feel about how strong you are. You can go here. You can see which one you're better at them with, or you're close to their strength in it, and it has more honor points. Honor points give you better chance for better weapons. So I defeated him there, just like you guys can if you're stronger than the other person. And I was just showing you guys that. And you have 3 chances a day, which I'm doing my chances real quick so I don't forget later in the day. And you just have to think about it and look which weapons are stronger, which spells, which banshee. Alright. And there's 3 chances. You can get more by waiting. And let's see. And defeated him. Just choose whatever thing you feel most comfortable with. Alright, now this is the championship merchant. You need to use these world championship honor medals. So use them to get stuff like this. You can get this stuff, these sort of things. So coins for the time travel merchant, banshee tickets, key, spirit stones, rainbow ingots, whatever you guys want to do with them. Real quick, I'm going to buy a few of these shiny spars. Alright. Now this is the shiny plus blacksmith. You can come here with any Eternals. Wait, no, not Eternals. Hollow Celestial, which we'll talk about those in the future video. Exotic is not in, but you can also do them with these, which are exclusive weapons. We'll talk more about them in special weapons video that I'll make at some point. Alright, this you'll need a specific inner soul. I don't remember what it is. Then this bird comes to pick you up and takes you to the next area. And we're just flying away right now. Alright. We'll talk about this world in the next video. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. And